So today we're here at the Lyric before the show, hanging out with the boys from Colony House and our buddy Eric Railsback and Wesley Taylor. Welcome back, guys. Today here we're just going to talk about some wine. I'm going to go ahead and let all the boys introduce themselves and tell us a little bit about the project.
Yeah. My name is Parke. That's a good name. I'm Will.
Caleb.
And Scott.
Team from Colony House, baby. I'm Eric, and our boy Wesley, who sells the juice.
That's right.
How did you guys meet up with Eric?
What's the abbreviated version of the story would be Eric's wife, Kelly, reached out, and we were coming through Chicago and kindly offered to host us at their restaurant / Verve there in Chicago.
Wine bar vibe.
The wine bar vibe. And that's an immediate yes from the boys. And they literally just hosted us with kindness and a lot of wine.
Very
Pre-show.
organic, though. There was nothing like planned that we were trying to do anything.
No, it's literally just the kindness of their hearts and fed us. And then we hung out at the show, and literally I think it was just a really organic, like, friendship. You meet people, kindred spirits. And Eric, we kind of picked his brain, felt like we had, I don't know, there was an immediate connection, and we ended up hanging out later on the tour in San Francisco. Right?
The whole coast, yeah.
Yeah.
SF, Santa Barbara, all
And-
to LA.
Yeah.
So Kelly, your wife, she's a fan of the band?
She is a fan.
Yeah.
Park City.
Fan,
All the,
fan of the band. We became fans of Eric very quickly.
And
then,
Kelly's cooking.
Yes. Yeah.
I have not had Kelly's cooking yet.
You better watch out.
He won't bring me around
Messes
except the
around.
wedding.
Yeah.
That's it.
She crushes. Yeah.
She does great.
She does.
But at least in the music industry, people always, you go have coffee with someone, they're like, hey man, we should hang out sometime, we should write, we should record together, and you just like, yeah, okay, cool. And usually nothing happens. It's just the way it's just the way you end the conversation. Right. Eric was like, hey guys, we should do something together sometime. And we're like, yeah, sure.
And the next week.
Yeah, next week I'm getting label designs and like just fast track, and it was really exciting and something that you used the word organic. That's exactly what it was, because there was no like major plan here. It was not this like, it just kind of happened super grassroots, and we just got super lucky to meet this dude. And
Did y'all always like wine? Was that like a thing before?
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think we'll speak as little as possible on our knowledge of wine, and we're continuing to be
They crush the wine at
educated.
the house, though.
That's right.
Yeah.
Scotty's pizza game is pretty strong. He can throw some pizzas
Oh yeah.
pretty hard, and then Will's more of the sommelier,
Yeah.
ripping the bottles.
That's right.
But they drink a good amount of wine back in Franklin. So.
Yeah, Nashville's got a crazy good wine scene. Every time I know Aaron and I roll through, we're always stopping at Woodland and Four Dorks and like bringing bottles back home
Yeah.
to
sure.
drink.
Now we've got a St. Goose there in Franklin, which is
Right in our home land.
Yeah.
I think they're carrying a little bit of the
They do-
juice.
They do crush the Colony House for sure.
Yeah.
But the restaurant scene there is quite good as well. There's good places to eat.
Now, would y'all say that your tastes for wine have developed a lot over the years? I mean, not only just touring and availability across the country, but you guys could have chosen to work with anybody on a wine label. You see so many musicians, celebrities endorsing brands left and right, mass producing a product, but you guys, you went with a good winemaker, quality product. Do you find that that's helped develop y'all's taste in wine as well? Like,
Yeah,
just the
for
exposure
sure.
to new things?
100%.
Absolutely.
You can't. I feel like so many of those are about like deals and like how many bottles can we move, and this is more of like a extension of my brand as a player or whatever. And about,
Passion project?
Yeah. Well, I would say-
non-passion project.
I would say in that case, probably a non-passion project, maybe more about the bottom line. I think what's cool about this is that we just immediately hit it off with Eric, and it felt fun to do something together. We also like think the world of him as far as like his craft and attaching our name to something that we wouldn't drink at home or stand behind didn't make very much sense. But with this, I feel like I'm always like, hey, Charlotte, can I get another case?
Yeah.
I need it over at the house. Come on.
But they've been educating themselves every time. I get texts late night.
Oh, yeah.
What should I order off the list? And so I feel like you guys have been drinking
Yeah.
better and better every
Absolutely.
week. So.
Sure.
And I do think like I said kindred spirits early on, like I think the thread that connected us initially when we first were out on the West Coast and we were seeing where the wine is made and everything is like the way we make our music and the reason we make our music is because we're passionate about it and we care about it and we're never going to cut corners, even if there's a way to like fast track to the top or whatever, move albums or whatever. There, like that's not the point. The point is to do something well and to let people experience your craft and how you do it well. And we saw that all over Eric and the wine that he was producing and everything. So like, it's a gift to be able to attach your name to that. When you feel like the thing I find myself saying to my friends is like, if I'm giving them a bottle of our wine, I'm like, it's actually good. Because I feel like it
Well, the
would be
stigma is
easy.
that it wouldn't be.
Yeah, like there's a lot of celebrity wine out there where I'd be like, here, let me leave before you try it. But with this, it's like, no, seriously, it's good. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, my old lady crushes the Rouge. Like we keep it at the house and we keep it chilled for her. Wes, I'm tired of this Burgundy. Like, let's open it up to the Colony House Carignan.
Yeah.
Eric,
All
do you
right,
want to
babe,
tell
let's
us a
go.
little bit about what we're drinking?
The locals. Yeah, so we just wanted to do kind of two fun wines that are very quaffable, easy drinking. So I was talking them up on wines that are, super organic. There's no additives, no sugar, so you can have a few glasses and feel well the next day. So we do a little rosé that's Provence-inspired, Mourvedre based, direct to press. Everything is in old wood, neutral barrels, native yeast. So low alcohol as well. Usually it's in 11 to 12%, so you can have a couple glasses and still perform, hopefully, the next day. And then same with the red. We do a carbonic Carignan with no sulfur added. So it's just supposed to be very approachable, light, easy drinking red. Very versatile with foods. You can play down to fish, kind of lighter foods, but also, with Scotty's Pizza or some steak back in Franklin. So just light, kind of quaffable Carignan, which is usually a blending variety from the Languedoc region in the south of France. But we started making it in California a few years ago, and it's been a fun drinker at the shows.
Do you guys plan to kind of just focus on these two wines? Do we have any, goals towards, expanding the project, bringing in some more varietals?
Scotty's mom has some plans for us. Yeah, we're going big over here.
I'm trying to get my mom off of, she'll be honored to have made an appearance on this video, but since my mom doesn't like red wine, and she gives me a headache, blah, 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 the own thing, and what's also been fun about this journey is just being able to like add education to people around me, and be like, well, actually, it's probably not red wine that's giving you a headache. It's probably all the extra stuff and sugar and everything that's in it. So she loves the Carignan, and trying to get her off that Kendall Jackson Chardonnay. So I told Eric,
We're gonna move her, yeah.
have to make some.
I think the plan for every year, though, is like it's always very organic. Of what do we want to do together? What's awesome? What are we passionate about? And so we never, sit in a room. We're like, oh, let's come up with this business model or whatever. It's more of, oh, we've hung out. We enjoyed these wines together. Let's kind of start making more stuff that we like to drink.
My favorite Eric quote, and I don't know how language is supposed to be presented on this, but my favorite Eric quote so far of this project was our manager was sitting down over dinner and was starting to get managerial, was starting to talk numbers, and Eric goes, hey, we just do cool shit. And if we do cool shit, the money will come later. But we do cool shit first. And I was like, yeah, I feel that way about all my life. Like,
Yeah,
let's
then
do
it
the
was
cool
in.
shit, and then the money will come. This is what's important. So,
Yeah, 100%. And at the end of the day, we love hanging out, drinking some good juice. So
yeah.
That's right. It's funny.
it's all good. And then we have our boy here in Sippy that's just regulating for us. So.
Absolutely.
The regulator himself.
Make it hungry, huh?
Aren't we all? That's a proverb right there.
This could be a new song for
That
the
is,
next
just
hour.
trying to make it home.
I tried to survive. but
Yeah,
I'm
trying
trying
to
to
get
get
it's good fun in the same, really.
Featuring our
That's
boy.
Wes's
It's more of a country song.
Mm-hmm.
We can make it happen.
You might, yeah,
So
definitely
good.
don't get him up on stage.
This way.
So good.
A little warm rosé. I love it.
We got to get you guys back for football season with AA Ron
For
over
sure.
here.
I know, we tried to get
Football season.
I know.
What's AA Ron do with the football?
AA Ron's a big. He sells a lot of whiskey for football season.
Whiskey, wine, a little bit of everything.
But the Grove is a good spot.
Tailgating in the Grove is,
Special.
Colony House is a must.
Yeah, we were ripping Colony House bottles for the Bama game.
I've
this
seen
year.
some good pictures of.
You know, my
Miles and
sister
Josh
cheers for
Pickens.
Bama.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. But I mean, we're diplomats. We can.
Roll Tide.
Yeah. No.
There, that one goes.
Yeah, there's sorry.
One's out.
No more rosé in Mississippi.
We'll work it out.
That's right. So good.
So what else do you guys like to drink when you're not drinking your own label? Are there any particular
Ooh, man.
varietals that stand out to y'all? Y'all into the Italian and French stuff, drinking mostly domestic?
Yeah, that's where Eric comes in.
Yeah, it's
Park, I've been getting him into some vintage Amari.
Yes.
He likes that for
Big
sure.
time. Big
But I
time.
think that they're heavy red wine drinkers, so we've been turning them on to like just light carbonic, easy drinking reds, going away from manipulation. So
Yeah.
light Beaujolais or fun stuff from Sicily, kind of all over the old world. And then sometimes we got to go something a little juicier for our boy over here. But, you know, we work that out.
Well, we were crushing some pretty good white wines in Birmingham
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I was trying to
Like
figure
really,
out
really good stuff.
the one that.
The Raveno with the
Yes.
wax top.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, yellow wax.
I don't know if that exists in Mississippi.
It does
Not yet.
No, it
It
doesn't
does
come down
not.
here. But
That
Probably
was
never.
insane.
You know,
That
we
was
can hope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We'll edit that part out.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, you, Eric was kind enough to hook me and my wife up with a reservation to 1 White Street up in New York, and you this is not wine, but introduced us to Kina, which was special, dude. And I don't know if I told you this, or maybe I did. Jules found a bottle in DC,
no, you
and
did
for
not.
Christmas,
Got it
we
for you?
got it for me,
Sick.
and it was big.
Yeah,
So,
I think for me that's the most fun thing about our relationship is you guys are so into, I don't know anything about music, but I love it, and they're like getting so into wine that
Yeah.
we go down different rabbit holes. They try and pretend like I know stuff about music, but
you do.
You
the
do.
same. You've got it.
I buy a
Yes.
T-shirt here or there. And
That's
that
right.
kind of stuff. But,
Yeah.
no. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Sweatshirts, huh?
sweatshirts for days.
Yeah, for days.
That's right.
Love it.
Well, boys, I mean, honestly, we just wanted to spend some time and talk about y'all's wine and kind of what y'all got, how y'all got into it, and
Yes.
so we're looking forward to the show tonight.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna head over to City Grocery for a little happy hour.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
we packed up a mix case for y'all for the bus. Some
Appreciate
casual drinkers.
Yeah.
Try some new things. We got some funky stuff in there.
Love
Thank you
that.
so much.
We're gonna open up some champagne, right?
We appreciate y'all. Oh yeah, we're gonna open up some champagne tonight.
Oh,
We gotta,
Oh
gotta
my
go get
gosh, I forgot.
wait a
The
sec.
big
Yeah,
boy.
we gotta go. Actually,
I forgot about it entirely.
We gotta go
Holy
get a
smokes.
bottle.
Oh
There we
no.
go.
Smitty is gonna go.
Yeah.
Smitty's going in.
Smitty.
We'll make sure.
Smitty, did you hear about this?
Yeah.
Smitty, we got
The
a
bottle of
27
champagne is
liter
as tall as you are.
Chambers that is
It's taller than me, let's go.
It's about your size, actually.
We gotta go out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, what time do you off?
Cheers.
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 Thank you guys for coming to Mississippi.
Cheers, Aaron.
Thank y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Snap. Did y'all eat lunch? Sorry.